In the quiet hills of Green Valley, where the lush greenery sways gently under the caress of the wind, stood a row of majestic giants, wind turbines. Their towering white blades sliced through the air with an almost rhythmic whoosh, harnessing the power of nature to generate electricity for the nearby towns. Among these turbines lived a young engineer named Emily. She had always been fascinated by renewable energy and had dedicated her career to understanding and optimizing wind turbine technology. Each morning, Emily would climb up the hill to the turbines, armed with her tools and notebooks, ready to monitor their performance and make necessary adjustments. One brisk autumn morning, as Emily was inspecting one of the turbines, a sudden gust of wind swept through the valley. The blades of the turbine began to spin faster, and Emily smiled with satisfaction as she checked the digital display showing an increase in electricity production. As she worked, Emily reflected on how these turbines worked their magic. The wind, a force of nature that had been harnessed for centuries by sailors and explorers, was now being captured by the sleek, aerodynamic blades of the turbines. The kinetic energy of the wind turned the blades, which were connected to a shaft inside the nacelle, the small, house-like structure atop the tower. This shaft spun a generator inside the nacelle, converting the mechanical energy into electrical energy. The electricity generated was then sent down through cables inside the tower to a substation on the ground. From there, it traveled through power lines, eventually reaching homes, schools, and businesses throughout the region. It was a clean and sustainable source of energy, reducing the reliance on fossil fuels and helping to combat climate change. Emily loved the idea that her work was contributing to a greener future. She knew that wind energy was not only abundant and renewable, but also had minimal impact on the environment compared to traditional forms of energy generation. The turbines did not produce air pollution or greenhouse gases, and their footprint on the land was relatively small, allowing farming and wildlife to coexist peacefully around them. As the sun began to set over the valley, Emily finished her inspections and descended from the turbine. She looked out at the landscape, bathed in the warm glow of twilight, and felt a deep sense of satisfaction. The wind turbines stood silently behind her,